Your name is Larry Laffer. You've arrived in beautiful Lost Wages without luggage. The airline lost it. Without a hotel reservation, you forgot to get one. And without a clue, you've never had one. You exit the cab. The hot, dry air of Lost Wages hits you in the face like a hard slap. A feeling not wholly unfamiliar to you. After your cab ride, you may be low on funds, but you've got the looks, the lines, and the leisure suit. You're in town to find true love. And if you happen to get lucky along the way, that's okay. After all, you're nearly 40.
And still still untouched by human hands. Look out, ladies! I'm finding love tonight!
The street continues on in both directions, but you don't see any amusing destinations within walking distance. Lefty's door is stout and thick, just like you. Lefty's door is... Nobody has dropped any change on the sidewalk. If you want money, you'll either have to sell yourself for sex or gamble.
So, let's get gambling!
Lefty's door is stout and thick, just like you. There's a fence. In fact, there are fences running in and out of Lefty's all the time. Lefty's hotel charges by the hour, but the average stay is under 10 minutes. There's a fence running along the back of Lefty's. In fact, there are fences running in and out of Lefty's all the time. When you first got to town, you probably shouldn't have asked the cab driver to take you to a place where the women are as loose as the craps.
Apples! Apples!
That window appears to lead to the second floor of Lefty's. You can't reach the fire escape from down here. You'd have to be able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. A sense of foreboding washes over your heart when your eyes slowly examine this dark alley. It seems to be just outside every public area in Lost Wages.
Ow! No! Oh! 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 Ow! No! Oh! 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 Ow! No! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Larry, didn't your mother ever warn you about going into dark alleys? These video slot machines make it all too easy. At least when you had to pull a big handle, you got to work for your losses.
Gee, Dad, it's a Wurlitzer.
He appears to be perverted, twisted, and sick. You instantly take a liking to him.
Something must be behind that door.
Nothing escapes your keen powers of deduction. The peephole is tightly shut. You are in a dimly lit hallway. The peeling wallpaper gives the roaches something to watch. Clutter fills the room, and a filthy drunk wearing filthy clothes sits on the filthy floor, leaning his filthy back against the filthy wall. You can't open it. It just hangs there mocking you. You can't open it. It just hangs there mocking you. Of course, you're used to things just hanging there mocking you. This door is permanently nailed shut. You'll just have to wait for a sequel to find out what's behind it. This fan is old, broken, and pathetic. This game has a lot of fans like that. You try to pull up the rug. Not only doesn't it move, it's incredibly sticky as well. You shudder to think what's glued it to the floor.
Hey, dork! You got toilet paper stuck to your shoe. Ha ha ha!
This sleazy bar gives you the creeps. Fortunately, the creeps are all ignoring you. This sleazy bar gives you the creeps. Fortunately, the creeps are all ignoring you. One of Lefty's conquests? This sleazy bar gives you the creeps. Fortunately, the creeps are all ignoring you. He looks like someone from your distant past, but you just can't put your finger on him.
Good thing, too.
The one with the bottomless gut is Michael Hirschman. He's been coming to Lefty's for years, bending the elbow and running up a classically huge bar tab. He just paid it back, which is partly the reason Lefty's is open tonight.
Yeah? What's up?
I was just looking for women.
Well, you're looking in the wrong place. It's pretty much a sausage fest here. I mean, I'm pretty, but not that pretty, if you know what I mean.
I sure do.
No, you don't. This international bon vivant, Francois de Quitte, is one of Lefty's big investors. And being from Europe, he's extremely cool.
Wow, you're cool.
I know, right? It's almost too cool how cool I am, n'est-ce pas?
Ooh, and you speak Klingon too.
No, I don't think so.
I resent your chiseled features, your height, and your easygoing, laid-back demeanor. Can I have your life?
No, I have too much cool to fit into that little body.
The gentleman filling his face is Tom King, a regular at Lefty's and the kind of guy you love to have with you at the movies, so you don't have to talk to him for 2 hours.
Looking at me? Can't blame you, actually. I got that handsome, roguish look. It's a curse. But hey, you know what I mean, right?
Of course I do.
Yeah, I'm sure you know lots of handsome guys in my situation.
He appears to be perverted, twisted, and sick. You instantly take a liking to him. That's Jordan Lee. He's here frequently, and they say he shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Curiously, in Florida, Arizona, and Montana, just to watch him die is a valid legal defense against homicide.
Hey, loser! Wanna go get into some serious f***ing trouble?
Hey! No.
That's a shame. I know some major going down tonight. It's gonna be awesome.
That sounds boss.
No, it doesn't.
Something must be behind that door.
Nothing escapes your keen powers of deduction. You poke around in the cartons. They contain nothing but useless, spider-ridden packing peanuts and mouse corpses. Buried under the usual skin mags are some real collector's items. One of them is juicy, Japanese, and Jewish. People should stay as far away from these boxes as possible, which is a shame because it's a tiny room and people have to use it all the time. Score!
Yeah, baby.
You grab an ancient copy of Flutter, the magazine of nude skydiving, and settle in to sit and think. You feel a great relief. What's that aroma? Carefully finishing your duties, you wipe and toss the newspaper behind the toilet for the next user. Don't do it, Larry! Too late! The toilet begins to fill. Realizing your mistake, you quickly jiggle the handle, attempting to stem the onrushing tide of water. You doze briefly. Sometimes good manners are a bad idea, eh, Larry? You've got two choices, hot water or cold water.
Oh, I hate making decisions.
You start to wash your hands in the cold water. Then you realize that there's no soap. Then you realize that there are no paper towels. So you wash your hands as well as you can and wipe them on the back of your shirt, under your jacket where the wet spots won't.
Jeez. Did something die in there?
You deftly pluck the rose from the vase and carry it with you.
Yeah, baby.
This door is permanently nailed shut. You'll just have to wait for a sequel to find out what's behind it. The lamp is useless without its shade, or even with it. You try to pull up the rug. Not only doesn't it move, it's incredibly sticky as well. You shudder to think what's glued it to the floor. It's totally out of reach, which is just as well. Lefty isn't insured. You pick up Lefty's, but realizing that you have no place to put it, you gently set it back right where you got it. You pick up Lefty's, but realizing that you have no place to put it, you gently set it back right where you got it. You rummage around in the dumpster, but you don't see anything valuable aside from some cocktail.
That's good shrimp.
You'd have to be able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Lefty's has a nice outdoorsy smell. It must be that little air freshener that used to hang in the bathroom. This is where the sidewalk ends. Do we have to pay Shel Silverstein? What's a hot babe like that doing in a miserable, smelly, broken-down joint like this?
Hey, Bub, just keep that kind of narration to yourself.
You rap loudly on the Naugahyde door.
Yeah? What's the password?
You give yourself a quick pat-down.
Got my wallet, got my breath spray, and I'm filled with Vitamin Larry. Come and get me, ladies! You're very well hung.
That's either a moose or the world's biggest mutant jackalope. You try to pull up the rug. Not only doesn't it move, it's incredibly sticky as well. You shudder to think what's glued it to the floor.
You must be tired. You've been running through my mind all day.
I know, but you keep following me anyway.
This sleazy bar gives you the creeps. Fortunately, the creeps are all ignoring you. This sleazy bar gives you the creeps. Fortunately, this sleazy bar gives you the creeps. Fortunately, the creeps are all ignoring you. You take a seat on an available bar stool.
Blah, 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 blah. What's the matter, honey? Ain't you got a vase?
So, what was the setup to that punchline? You pick up lefties, but realizing that you have no place to put it, you gently set it back right where you got it.
Blah, 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 blah. And now he looks like Dennis Flaff.
So, what was the setup to that punchline?